Puras mentiras que están echando en este programa. Oh, what a way to start off a show.
What did we say, Snoopy?
I think she's doing the politician jive. The
The
fake news.
She's being facetious, or she's mocking some of the, oh, that reminds me. Or she mocking some of the commenters. Hey, so Mayor Trey got kind of ticked off at Roman today.
I heard. What
I
happened?
saw, I was like, whoa.
What happened?
Did he post something or what?
The mayor posted something about it being we're at level 3.
Oh yeah.
And then what's his name? Roman was
Ramon?
like, level 3? No, not level 3. Oh my goodness. And then the mayor was like, I remember a time when you were too afraid to leave your house, Roman. So paplácate.
Did Roman respond?
No. Not when I don't know if yet, but not when I had seen that.
That's what trips me out about Roman is that Roman will shake the bee's nest and then like
Correle.
unlike me, I do the que te pasa and then I go for a full interview.
Hey, but on that note, like today, I gotta give props to the mayor because the mayor from over here, Alejandro Flores from Los Fresnos, he actually has a professional back and forward with the comments.
Oh really?
Like, but props to that guy because I know it takes a while for like the Trey Mendez to comment back or whenever it's convenient for him or whatnot. But I know there was a time when this guy was like, it'll be snarky on the comments, but lately he's been more professional, which is actually good to look up to,
Wait, what city do you live in?
Los Fresnos.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me say, I actually, and since we're sharing on experiences today, let me say that I actually got a call from the city of Brownsville today, and they said, "Well, just to give you information, sir, Roy de los Santos, did not we did not hire Roy de los Santos' boyfriend for the city of Brownsville." And I said, "Oh no," and they said, "No, sir, not being paid through the city of Brownsville." I said, "Does he have a city of Brownsville badge?" And no, silence. I said, "Does he have a city of Brownsville email?" Silence. And again, it's like, okay, so what I'm going to do tomorrow, and just to give a heads up to the city of Brownsville, I'm going to submit a request for an open records request for every single email that pertains to Roy Los Santos' boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, whatever he is. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to find out if he has an email. Now that he has a city email, well, we have a right as citizens to ask for an open records request in regards to that individual's email. And they're going to come out and say, well, he's not an employee of the city, but he has a city email and a badge. What's the reasoning behind
deleting all those emails?
And I want to see get all the little juicy stuff out of the emails. But, why? If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. And that's fine. You've got one of your little exes out there or your current, who knows. That's fine. With a City of Brownsville email, well, I want a City of Brownsville email. When is my turn to have an Erasmo Castro COB.US email?
Because it's going to get you what?
Nothing, but it's proving a point. I mean, if they have a
I know what you're saying, but I was wondering if maybe you got something extra when you emailed somebody using the City of Brownsville email.
Well, it's more about look at me, and see that's why these people are so full of themselves.
It just looks professional email, like when doing business.
Yeah, look at all these limas and all these people that are appointed to all these boards and committees. They probably all get little emails and stuff. And as Sam says, I'm a .us, I'm a COB.us. And then at the bottom, you put City of Brownsville. And again, that's all right. If you're giving out, an email for you, An email for you. And everybody gets an email. That's okay. Pero ¿de qué beneficios goza el vato? Look, just because you're sleeping with someone doesn't give you the right to have an email. So I'm going to submit an open records request. And again, is it just me being an a-hole? Sure, that's fine. But again, do not think of yourselves just because you're elected officials that you can get away with crap and a half. That you rule the city. I think these individuals have forgotten, and part of the problem is that a lot of people in the people that live here in the city of Brownsville have forgotten that the government is the people. Let's go, Brandon.
Hey, so someone's secretary called you?
City of Brownsville.
Yeah, I know, but like, who called you? Someone's secretary?
I'm not Sheriff Eric Garza. I do not reveal my sources.
Well, okay. Well, okay. I didn't know. I didn't realize it was that. I thought like someone said, "Hey," and told their secretary, "Give him a call and tell him this."
Oh no! You see, one of the things I think that they've learned from my conversation with Joey Lopez, our conversation, Maggie, with Joey Lopez, is
Yeah, I was not part of the conversation.
well, you were like,
I just sat there.
You were present.
I was present, trying not to
I mean,
pass
like
out.
this, like
That was
this.
all I did. Yeah, yeah.
Well, when we were having a conversation, me and Maggie with Joey Lopez,
Maggie and I.
She admits it now. That's right, Maggie and I. When Maggie and I were having that conversation with Joey Lopez, as open conversation, it's dialogue, and that's part of the issue. I think after that conversation, they learned do not contact Erasmo for anything.
Yeah.
So is he like a
especially anytime between the hours of 9 a.m. and
Supposedly, the little boyfriend is an assistant to him. You know,
why is he little?
because he's very short. He's a good guy. I like Brian. I mean, I think he's a friend of mine. I think. Well,
You think?
maybe not after these shows, but I like the guy. I just don't know why. He wants to. Tag along something that's nothing. I mean, he's getting paid supposedly. I guess I'm going to find out tomorrow. He's getting paid by Mr. De Los Santos. And why does he need an administrative assistant to be a city commissioner when nobody else has an administrative assistant to be a commissioner? What are his job descriptions?
To do the legwork.
What? The leg work, the torso work.
Comments.
I'm trying. It was the conversation was getting interesting. Good evening. Good evening. Is there school tomorrow for BISD? Yeah. And let me tell you guys, and let me say this, guys. Kind of couldn't come at a worse time. Yesterday we learned that we had these exasperated numbers. And look, at the end of the day, you can blame. A lot of people will. John White's going to be on here in a little bit. He's going to be going like, well, they were meeting family and they were all getting together. 2.5. Very true. Doesn't excuse the fact to continue to bunch them all up.
Yeah,
at our schools.
That's what I was thinking today too, because again, we had people saying, estas maestras no quieren trabajar. The thing is, I got together 2 times with family members. Everyone's vaccinated. I know, but starting tomorrow, who's vaccinated and who's not? We don't know. And it's worrisome will you stop eating, please? Yeah, acábatelos. I was thinking about it. It's worrisome for the high school teachers who've got kids coming in, and then another group, and then another group, and then another group.
Oh yeah, so, it's just like like one of those cattle rustles, like cattle rustling. And then here comes another herd.
What they gonna be like checking temperatures?
They're not going to. And you know what? A couple of students came out there on my page today, and I love my students. You saw that? They go like, I've never been tested. My temperature has never been checked. I mean, it's a fact. Now,
But they said they check students, faculty, and staff. That's what they said.
see, this is part of the problem. And Maggie, you could exclude yourself from this part of the conversation. That is part of the problem. They went out there and put up a big old sheet like, we care. We care about our kids and all this stuff. And they go, this is what we're doing. Jessica Gonzalez, Snaggletooth Gonzalez, goes out there and says, oh, yeah, but other campuses that decided to postpone, they don't have this and they don't have this and they don't have this. How the hell does she know? She doesn't even know what 4 times 4 is.
Other campuses
She-
or other districts?
Huh?
Other campuses
districts.
or other districts?
No, she was trying to
Oh.
excuse. She was trying to excuse BISD for us going back when those districts were waiting till the 10th. Yeah, but they don't have all this equipment that we have. First of all, she has no common sense. She's a bungling idiot. Probably I don't think she even has a GED on that damn board. But let me say, doesn't matter. You could be a bungling idiot and at least have an ounce of common sense. No common sense whatsoever. You have absolutely no idea what other districts have or don't have. And you don't even know what this district has or doesn't have because they've been stealing the products out there at maintenance department. What about the Clorox $1 million machines that are supposed to disinfect every single campus? They don't exist. They are not there. There was no Clorox. So don't go saying that you know what other districts have when you don't even know what your district has. Up in records department, they were out there doing microfishing crap for Mercedes ISD right under your damn noses. And if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have even found out about it. The maintenance department is out there spending $50,000 like I change underwear almost every day. And you didn't know about it, but you're wanting to go on social media, Snaggletooth, and go out and say that you know what other districts don't have? Shut up, Snaggletooth. She still hasn't fixed those teeth.
Stop it.
I'm still the Brownsville Trump. Let's go, Brandon.
And that Trump picture is kind of scary.
Which one? Oh, my picture?
Yeah.
Profile pic.
On that other page. Let me tell you, I thought it was kind of cute. A friend of mine did it, and it looked amazing. It looked really legit, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It was awesome. It was
All right,
huge.
comment.
I'm trying. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Stephanie, I love your horns. Good evening.
Are they horns or mistletoes?
No, they're
Or
horns.
something. I don't know.
Cornitos.
Oh, true.
I'm the one that's wearing glasses here. So is Maggie.
I'm having to use my phone because my laptop's about ready to give out. It's time for a new laptop.
Good evening, Amanda, hermosa Amanda. Buenas noches, tío. Saludos. ¿Qué va a pasar con BISD another week or no? So many COVID cases. Y que okay, and this is going back to my point before Maggie interrupted me. My issue is, didn't it come at the worst time, guys? I mean, our numbers, huge. A big old point of numbers that came out yesterday.
That was already expected, wasn't it? With the
It
whole
was already
flu
expected.
season.
Exactamente. But the numbers are like this. This is one thing. Today, City of Brownsville, level 3. Today and yesterday, all these other districts closing. And BISD says, let's open. You know? And look, huh?
Officially.
Officially. We're officially opening.
You could give them kudos for communicating with us.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have.
No, I know. Yeah.
And as much as people may say, and a lot of people realize, guys, we have to call them out on their crap for them to take any action whatsoever. Have to call them out on their crap because it's the only way that
they start yesterday or today.
Yesterday, they start today on Tuesday. Ideas start on Tuesday, but this is what's going to happen, guys. And look, call me Nostradamus. It's okay. I've been called worse. Call me whatever you want. Sammy doesn't even know who Nostradamus is. That's okay.
Yes.
Let me say, guys, this weekend, Maggie and Sam.
That's Jesus' cousin.
This weekend, guys, it's going to be a disaster. This weekend, mark my words. This weekend, hospitals are going to be at full. Everyone and their mother is going to be out there testing positive. The numbers for the end part of this week and this weekend and early next week are going to be astronomical. Talking about Nostradamus,
What was yesterday's numbers? 1,200.
1229 or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In one day?
No, this is 31st to the first.
In 2 days?
2 3 days. Yeah.
Dang. And the lines are still long. I went to run an errand right now, and the lines are still long.
Gotcha. And it's trippy because, and knock on wood, I was talking to my soap deliverer. I actually got a crap load of soap, guys. I'm not even joking. Look, that one's green.
That I love that soap.
The watermelon one?
That other one looked like a huge piece of rock.
Hey, cálmate.
I love the gardenia one.
This stuff is amazing. I literally got a big old bag full. But it's just going to be a mess this weekend.
Hey, speaking of the lines, man, like I was telling you earlier, Friday and Saturday in Los Fresnos from 9 to 5, they're going to be doing testings. That way they could like kind of ease down on those lines throughout Brownsville. But the county's going to be there in Los Fresnos EMS from 9 to 5 Friday and Saturday. Both giving out shots and boosters and testing, I believe.
Well, let me say, Sammy and I were talking about this. Let me say that back in the heyday, when we were all this crap started with the coronavirus, I took Papa and Mama to get the vaccine there in Los Fresnos.
Did you say where they're going to be testing?
The Los Fresnos EMS, that new fire station that they have, which is the biggest one in the valley.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as you come in through Paredes,
take a right.
I believe it's called 1847. On that 100, make a right, and it's going to be about like 3 blocks down.
Where the
rodeo grounds is at.
Yeah. I've seen
it's
it.
right there, and the rodeo will be on February 14, 16, 17, around there, 17 through the 20th.
Well, again, what's your take on this weekend on my Nostradamus prediction? Why doesn't nobody care about my Nostradamus prediction?
I'm impressed with your Nostradamus prediction. Yeah.
What was your prediction?
That this weekend is going to be hellacious. Hey, but I'm waiting for John White to come out and thumbs down it. Get to the comments so we can see what John White has to say.
Mayor, response is so unprofessional, sad. Because and look, Perman Petty's correct. Part of the problem is, guys, they're not Erasmo Castro, and look, more power to me. They're not Erasmo Castro. Erasmo Castro is the only Erasmo Castro here. Erasmo Castro has a right and a privilege and a permit to go out there and talk smack to everyone out there. Local elected politicians need to be held at a higher, higher regard. And again, the decorum.
Your standards are like right here, and then their standards are a bit higher.
Should be.
And it's not there. I mean, you're the damn mayor. You're the damn mayor of the city of Brownsville. The mayor of the city of Brownsville coming down to Erasmo Castro's level. I mean, look, and you know what? One of the things that I think that I hope that I've always demonstrated, because I call him Trex Mendex, and because I didn't come up with a word I think is amazing. But let me say, every single time I've spoken with him or had the tit for tat online, I always call him Mayor Mendez, because he is our mayor, and he is there to represent us all, even people like Roman Perez. Or Ramon.
Yeah, and he did reply back. Roman did reply back after.
Did you look it up?
Back from the mayor. Yeah. He did. But it was just a simple, but everybody was more on the mayor's side as usual, saying this guy needs some cream for his burn.
It's the ask, and let me say, and I'm glad as the Roman went through this whole thing, because the ass kissers are going to be out there to his defense. The butt kissers. Oh no, Mayor's great. Mayor's doing a wonderful job for you.
Yeah.
For you, not for me. And this is still America, even though Biden's president. It's still America.
Don't. Comments.
I knew I was going to get a response from Maggie. Good,
You're
good evening to the king, the queen, the king, and the
To the
pastor.
queen.
Wait a minute. Which one am I? Am I all?
the queen.
I'm,
You're the pastor.
which one am I? Am I all three? Brandon, mande otro chequezón. I could only hope. I wouldn't mind another government check.
Give it a couple weeks.
Is that his boyfriend? Is he really? Well, yeah. Word of the street that January 6th committee has dirt on Trump and that Trump may flee to Russia. Saw it on the web. It's
Stop it. Saw it on the web, so it's true.
got to be true. Saludos,
They
Julio
do have-
Hermoso.
On the FBI page, though, they do have a list of all the January 6 people that they're looking for, though.
Who looks at
call
the
in,
FBI
tip
page?
hotline.
Sammy.
Say again?
Why? I'm just curious.
It's a government page. You can look up.
Like in between.
I was looking. You know what? It's because I was looking up at people that had been arrested recently, and to see how long they had been served prison. And like I was telling Erasmo yesterday, like the lady that got arrested at SD for stealing 300,000, only got 2 years. And then who I was originally looking up was the cop that he got arrested for having meth and coke in his house. He had a brick of each, like 2.2 pounds. 2.2 pounds, which is the kilo.
That's
of
a lot,
each.
right?
And he doesn't show up in the prison system. So that's why I was searching it up on the FBI.
I'm not judging because I love looking at fabric and thread. So everybody has their own thing. But what's your major?
My major? Nothing in particular. Right now it's just energy.
He
Like that's my major, but I've
got a GD.
done several majors.
Okay, so you just like
Why?
looking up
Why the
governmental
question?
stuff.
I can cross-reference. I've been able to reference
Maggie just
people
wants an
out.
opportunity to say that she has a doctor's degree.
Whatever. Never. Never. I've never been the one to tell you that, Sangron.
I got a doctor's degree. Oh, I just want to know what
Whatever.
degree you have, Sam. Because
Whatever. Go on, comments.
Eric has a comment though. I don't reveal my sources too soon. No, never too soon.
Not too
baby.
soon.
Never too soon. Let me tell you, I got a lot more of those coming. La misma cuacha de políticos en Brazil y el school board, gente ingada que no votan. Exactamente. Guilty by
The
association.
80,
¿Qué
what was
pasa?
it? 88%?
88% don't vote. I actually registered a new voter today.
Did you? Yay. Okay, so I'm still thinking about this. So, hey, Aldo. So I'm still thinking about this. So what web pages do you look up, Sam? FBI?
CIA, KGB.
What, for looking at people?
Yeah. Or what pages do you peruse?
What do you
Pornhub.
mean? It depends what I'm
Grindr.
looking. It depends what I'm searching. But it's usually like about 10 pages that I have up, and I'm cross-referencing them between inmate search and FBI and the just general stuff.
Oh,
But
Maggie,
I don't quite get your question.
Maggie was frozen that night. Joey called. She didn't have no conversation with No when she was legit frozen.
yeah. Yeah, I don't deny it.
Short guy Eddie from BISD. No. Good evening, Raquel Hermosa. Good evening. Good evening, El Primo.
Hey, David.
Vaccinated is Darelli. I love that name. That's an awesome name. Is Darelli? Isn't that an awesome name?
I'm
Is
trying to
that
think. I'm trying to see if it's two names put together because sometimes they are and they're cool.
I think it's Isdarelli. That's an amazing name. I'm
It's
going to
kinda like
Puebla.
Arely.
like Areli, la de Rodriguez. Hello, oh, Anelda
Hey, Miss
Hermosa.
Nelda.
The vaccinated are getting sick and dying. Yes, and let me tell you, that's one of the things. Well, less people are dying than I think that a lot could have that were at the start of the coronavirus. But a lot of people that are vaccinated are suffering from coronavirus. There was these two guys that I didn't know who they were. There were some French actors or something that looked horrible. Like had like thousands of dollars of plastic surgery, and they looked horrible. And they died, but they were unvaccinated. I don't know why I thought of that. I just thought they were ugly. They were 74, I think. One of my family members told me that when the heck do they check for temperatures? Is that new? Because they have never checked his temperature. Apparently, he isn't alone. No, that's one of the things, right, Maggie? That we saw today on the page. Students are
So
saying,
supposedly, when the students arrive before they walk into the building, there's somebody there with the thermometer checking.
not happening.
Yeah.
So there's only one entrance in and out.
Well, the not if your school has multiple entrances, then you're supposed to. The principal's supposed to set up different people at the different entrances.
What the administrative and boards say that they're doing are not always what really happens at the individual campuses. Site-based decision. Well, I think site-based decision was more of a positive thing for campuses, and if they want to use that excuse for their inactivity or their lack of congruency throughout the district, it's a pretty crappy excuse because site-based decisions was meant as a tool, not as a means of an excuse.
Good point.
Good evening, everybody. Lucy, hermosa Lucy. My nephews, nieces, and cousins are not going to school tomorrow. Elementary, middle school, and high school. Totally, a total of 10. This is just my family. Imagine how many more will be absent. Let me say, Rita, I've gotten word from several parents that said, hell no. Hell no. And let me tell you, it just sounds too dangerous, you know? Because at the end of the day, and let me say this. One of the things that they've said, Maggie and Sam, is that they've said, it's just like the cold. They're going to have the cold. Well, what parent in their right mind wants their kid to catch the cold?
But
You
it's
know?
not like the cold.
Well, let's say worst case scenario or best case scenario. Let's say it was like the cold. Well,
Yeah.
what kind of parent is okay with your kid? Well, he's just going to get the cold. I mean,
Yeah.
what parent? And let me tell you, I've had the cold and I don't like it. I don't know how I would react. I'm not a parent. I don't have like 1,000 kids like Sam, and but I don't know how a parent would react. I don't know how parents react when their kids. My cat starts sneezing and I freak out. I want to take her to the vet immediately.
Yeah.
Sam, any insight on your 1,000 kids?
Malo.
I totally lost track. I was reading some of the comments. About getting sick. Yeah, it does feel horrible about when you get the cold. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't.
but
I
for your
wouldn't want
kids,
my
I
kids
mean,
to get cold.
don't you even feel more horrible when your kids get catch the cold?
Yes, definitely.
So at the end of the day,
It's
if that's the
not
only
easy
thing
for
that they're
them.
going to get, why would you want to send them into a cesspool?
And it'll be even
Where they're
worse if you see them in the hospital.
again? Why do you want to send them into a petri dish, Maggie? A
Yeah.
petri dish.
And here's my concern for the teachers is okay, so we're gonna have we're gonna start school tomorrow. In a classroom of 20 kids, let's say 6 are gonna be absent. So they're out for a few days. They come back, and then you're gonna have 4 absent. And then they come back, and it's just a cycle right now where you just have kids out all the time. How are you supposed to be educating the kids? And then on top of that, you have teachers that are getting sick, so you're getting someone else's kids, and not everybody's on the exact same page every day, so you're not going to have the consistency of education. That was somebody pointed it out also, and I think that's a good point. You don't have the consistency of the same teacher following, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
following the lessons, because not everybody progresses at the exact same time every day,
No.
100%.
No.
So
Real quick, guys, if those 60 people that are on YouTube, like the damn page, please. please. But I hate to say that I agree with you, 100%.
Do you
But
hate to say it, really?
well, you know, I got to make this a fun show.
Oh,
And
okay.
then another point, like, are even students taking like sanitizers or stuff like that, or any type of things to clean
Well,
themselves? Like,
I'm glad you mentioned that. I got an email from a teacher out there that they're already asking for more school supplies. They're asking for more wipes. They're asking for more sanitizer. They're asking
Kleenex
for
or
more Clorox
something,
stuff. Yeah,
Kleenex or something.
I know that a lot of teacher friends of mine have asked parents to send in the Clorox wipes and the Germix and the different hand sanitizers and aerosol sprays because they run out. You're using it so much all day long.
yeah, but and I think a lot of teachers don't want to use the district's
What was that?
sanitizer and
What was that
material.
bottle? That brown bottle.
Well, they don't want to use it because it's all expired.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Who posted that? Was it you or was it in somewhere else? I saw it.
No, somebody else. But
Oh, okay.
and it's weird because I know all this happens without even having been told about it or even seeing it anywhere. But I know it's happening because I'm
Well, at
freaking
least the securities
Nostradamus.
have their sanitizers.
How do you
I'm
know
not
that?
They
because I'm
got that for
Nostradamus.
Christmas.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Thank you for reminding us. You're
Yeah.
right.
So all the security and police officers out there, they're ecstatic.
Yeah.
Este,
They're protected.
they're protected for the next 3 days. But I know all this because I'm freaking Nostradamus over here.
Yes. Go on.
I'm trying. I saw Prissy telling Roma that she is going to look into why BSD doesn't allow comments on their Facebook page. She ain't going to do nothing lies. They're not going to do anything. And let me tell you, it's so unfortunate, because the principle of the matter is they're out there to hear the feedback from teachers, from students, from parents, and they block your comments. How else
But
are you supposed to?
wouldn't it be smarter to get like everybody's idea and have like better ideas? That way they're not just going on their closed-minded ideas about how to run the school.
Well, it works both ways because you could see 1,000 negative comments, and just go like, well, maybe we need to pinch this here or there, a
Yeah.
database of information. But at the end of the day, do y'all think that they care about the opinion of the people in Brownsville? The people that they serve? The answer is absolutely not. Or else they would leave the comments where they are, good, bad, or ugly. And let me say, guys, I do not excuse any foul language. I do not excuse any, groserías, that would be considered above the rated R thing. I don't like the V word. I don't like the F word, F bombs all over the place. I even deleted a show that we had because of F bombs. Someone came on and started saying F bombs. I deleted the show completely. Just don't care for it, guys. So, unless the language was vulgar, you don't remove stuff, you leave it there. Good evening. Good evening. I love Maggie's live Eddie.
Come on, Ray.
Erasmo, speaking of
It looks
BIZ,
nice though.
¿qué le pasó a
Oh,
Baltasar? Is it the last we've heard of him? No, it is definitely not the last that we've heard of Baltasar Salazar. Baltasar Salazar is going to try and run some candidates this coming race. That's simple. Waiting until Monday makes sense if you got a lot of positives Monday or Tuesday, because then 5 days go by and you are automatically cleared to go back. It's not going to happen.
So whatever happened to that 14-day waiting period from way before in the beginning?
The
That was
CDC,
without the vaccines, right?
the CDC killed it down to 5 days. Good evening, Ramona Hermosa. Come on, Erasmo, let's go. Brandon is kind of childish. Uh, I'm not the one with let's go, Brandon.
It was just whatever. I'm just trying to switch it up from Voltron to something else.
What's the word of the emergency meeting from tonight?
Oh, what emergency meeting? Somebody else texted me and asked me too. Was there an emergency board meeting?
I have not been able to confirm that there was and there wasn't. And let me say that if there was an emergency meeting, they don't have to necessarily post it immediately. That's one of the other things. But I did go into the YouTube page to see if they were actually having a live meeting. They're not having a live meeting. Could it be? Could it be a emergency meeting that is not being posted? Yeah, it could be, but it's highly doubtful. Maggie, it's too late in the game. It's going to be 10 o'clock already, so it's just too late in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I know.
Go to any school, especially elementary schools, are at dismal. The cafeterias are
At
packed. Children,
at
huh?
dismissal.
Oh, are dismal. Are packed. Children are right next to each other and without wearing masks.
Print
There's
that
absolutely.
word too?
Uh,
Did you
there's
print the
absolutely
word too?
oh God. I'm trying, guys.
Que
No pasa nada, Ruben.
te valga.
Yeah, let's go, Trump. The traitor is better. Let's go, Trump. Okay.
I don't get it.
Love you, Aldo.
No,
Uh,
doesn't it read let's go? I know. Trump the traitor is better. Or
Have the
let's
time is
go.
there. Let's go.
Go. Sorry,
Let's
go
go.
on.
Comments.
Andale. You're lagging. And it's
Hold
not your
on.
internet.
I'm getting called for a wedding. Where the hell? Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am. Historically, the board is unaware of what campuses have and do.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
And now for intermission.
Short break.
How are the
Commercials.
short ones? It's the best. This segment is sponsored by Goya because
Don't encourage him, Yasmin.
because Democrats hate it.
Jasmine, don't encourage him.
Because
It's
of
too
their
funny.
because of their CEO. Drink Goya. The hospitals are already full. You see, I've already my prediction has come true already. Buenas noches, ¿va a haber clase mañana? Sí. ¿A dónde podré llevar a mis hijos a ponerles la tercera dosis? A CVS Pharmacies. Cálmate, Perensen! Erasmo, our baby is due March the 12th. I'm going to be a father again?
Again.
Love you. Store lines are just as bad. Everyone's out, but good here. You know what? It's kind of trippy, but Kevin is right. There are a lot of people out there shopping. I don't know if we're going back into the, into the crazy shopping stuff. What is it? The binge
Like
shopping?
running out of toilet paper?
Yeah. I'm actually
Like
thinking
running
of
out of toilet paper or
going to Walmart right now and going get me some toilet paper.
And you know what I also noticed? The gas price is going up again.
That's crazy, man. And you see,
It
one
was
of the
actually
things.
going down. It went down to like 260 something,
Let's go,
263, and
Brandon.
right now it's like at 287.
Let's go, Brandon.
The what?
sí,
Let's go, Brandon.
Yes.
sí.
Of course, BISD's having classes tomorrow. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, so John White's not on, right? I guess since he
I
hasn't
think
made
he
any
was on.
comment.
He
I
is
think he was
on.
on for a little bit. All those
Oh,
rapid tests that are being done are false negatives. It's crazy. And did you see? I saw a picture from those rapid tests up in Chicago. How they were all just thrown in a bunch. They're not checking them. Va a haber charros this year? Yes. John White is here. Ya ves, Maggie? You called him
20
out.
minutes ago.
ándale, okay. I was just checking. I just was
Todos tienen
waiting.
miedo ahorita, pero bien preparados que andan todos para Sombrero Fest y Charter Days weekend. I went. John Blanco is part of. I bet Juan Blanco is part of BSD. No, he's not. I'm going to make Maggie the president of the new club, Club White, because of her hair.
I don't know.
Because of his last name.
Because
Like
I'm
his
agreeing
club.
with him.
Is Ramon
Yes.
coming on the show tonight? No, he's not. He should have. Good evening, King.
It would explain that comment.
771 positives in Brownsville just today, Maggie.
Just today.
Yikes.
Where did you see that information?
It's on the Cameron County page.
Oh, okay.
771
I can send you. I can send you the link to it
today.
Is that one of your tabs that you open up?
Yes.
Okay.
That's today.
Andale, Erasmo, you're lagging.
Someone asked me for a wedding.
Then it's
Queen
not your
asked
birthday.
me. 85% of the state hospitals are unvaccinated. I hope they are all Republicans. That's mean. No?
Yeah.
That's mean. I don't wish it on anyone, you know? $921.
Like you had mentioned yesterday.
Huh?
It's about being proactive. It's like what you mentioned yesterday. You got to be proactive.
Hey, yesterday, wasn't it 475 in Brownsville yesterday?
Yeah.
Something, and that was for 3 days. And today, just one day, 771. That's huge, Maggie. Tomorrow is going to be crazy at school. Teachers not knowing if parents are sending sick kids to school just to get them out of the house. I agree with Sally's comment. Parents are anxious to send their kids to on campus and to schools because they consider it a daycare. And the 63 people on YouTube, like that damn page, please, or unlike it. Something. ¿Qué va a pasar con BISD? Shut up, Aldo Ray.
It's because you got to give another prediction so they can like the page.
Guys, I'll give another prediction if you promise to like the page. Yes? There goes one. Okay.
If you get 50 likes, you do a prediction.
I'm going to predict that
That's tomorrow's Wednesday.
The school board is going to listen to the show afterwards and are going to come out with a quirky little comment tomorrow in regards to why they're opening schools.
I don't know if that's a prediction necessarily or it's just a pattern.
I'm Nostradamus, damn it.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
So who's going to take care of the kids if they?
No, the prediction is supposed to be that tomorrow there will not be checking temperatures when you get to school.
Well, now that's a fact.
The prediction.
That's an easy one. So who is going to take care of the kids if they don't subs? You know, Maggie, I saw this and I've heard this. No subs, Maggie, because nobody wants to go out there and get paid $80.
It's not $80. It's $110 now.
If you're a professional.
Yeah. What we were told was if, let's say, for example, you have 5 fifth grade teachers and one's absent, then that teacher's class gets divided between the other fifth graders. So,
well, you're talking about packed classrooms then.
Yeah. So they're calling it collapsing the classrooms is how we were told. So
sardining the classrooms.
The disbursement to other rooms. Yeah.
That sucks, no?
Well, there goes social distancing.
The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm definitely not the ugly.
I'll tell you.
¿Qué va a pasar con el BISD? Si usted envía a sus pequeños a BISD, se van a infectar del COVID.
How long have we been saying?
Y luego sus hijos lo van a traer a casa y se lo van a pegar a su abuela, su tía y al tío borracho que se emborracha cada viernes. Y no
Hasta
estoy
el
hablando,
perro.
y no estoy hablando de Sam. Oh, wait, that's me. Si usted envía a sus hijos al BISD el día de mañana, la probabilidad de que ellos regresen a casa sin su tarea es supremamente probable. De que regresen con coronavirus, supremamente probable. Am I wrong?
That's your Nostradamus prediction. Go on.
Why does the FBI spend as much time looking for the rioters and looters for the last 5 years as they were looking to a few Trump supporters that were in Washington? First of all, there was a lot of people out there inside the Capitol. With that said, it is the people's house, you know, and I agree with the first part of John White's.
I think it was more into the people that were assaulting the Capitol Police. It wasn't that much the people that went into the
Well,
building.
if
It
you want
was
to go
more
after,
into
if you want to go after those 6-10 people that assaulted the police, I'm all for it.
yeah,
It's the people's
Yeah.
house.
and that's
But
what they're going after.
But what John White is saying is true. What about to all those rioters and looters that were up in all these Democratic cities that were burning down small business?
Are they as
Uncalled for.
I-
Huh?
Are they as easy to find? Because when you show the looters running in and out, I don't. Are they as easy to identify as the ones who were standing in
No,
protest?
they only got whoever they were able to get at the moment, and that's pretty much it. Everybody
look at
was
that.
wearing masks, and they're not easy to identify.
What about the Kyle Rittenhouse? I mean, the guy, they wanted to get him for self-defense. And the media crucified him. The president called him a racist, white supremacist. I mean, the president went on at this kid. The kid was a 17-year-old kid, Maggie. 17-year-old kid. Maggie, you're not informing your agent, aka me, when you are invited to an Erasmo show. We need to talk.
Why?
Tanya, you have an open invitation, mi amor.
I was thinking about that today. Tanya needs to start coming on this show instead of me.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Maggie
She's
trying
a
to get a free pass.
Yeah.
You already know what happens when you miss shows, Maggie. I get mad.
You start ranting.
Y que fíjate.
Yeah.
9:23, by the way. Damn it. I'm trying. Hello, handsome. I love her so much. Sylvia has several degrees, mostly. She's got a couple of doctorate. No, she's got a doctorate. Dr. Maggie, Science of Life, Eddie. Snoopy, we were already told that they will combine classes if there are no subs. Yikes. Maggie's right. Finally. Don't embarrass Samuel, Maggie. His major is printing. Let's go, Brandon.
That's a money maker right there.
Let me tell you. I'll take one. Unos saludos al best counselor at BIZ, Mr. Whittemore. Is that my Whittemore? Dr. Whittemore?
Isn't that Troy?
Troy.
Troy Whitmore?
Yo digo que Sam saca el yearbook y empieza a buscar todo. Tacos
What
is the
yearbook?
cure. We were robbed of Sylvia Atkinson's mugshot. How come we can't see it? I got asked that question yesterday in regards to Sylvia Atkinson's mugshot. I have no idea. Site-based decision has become an authority tool, unfortunately.
So
We do.
would Sam find that mugshot?
It's not out there.
Okay.
We do check the students that are dropped off by car and when they get off the bus. Doesn't happen everywhere. Doesn't happen as often as it should. Once again, what was supposed to be used as a positive thing has been and continues to be abused to control the employees. Just an opinion. Site-based decision. 100%. We agree, Nelda. According to the 2020 census, Brownsville is the least educated and one of the poorest. Kind of ironic that it's being promoted as star-based city. Puro 956 quema o no quema que.
Kema.
Yeah,
Puro,
quema.
oh, my daughter said you're supposed to say puro tacuache.
It's true. Que. Sam, ¿cómo van las estampillas, Sam? How do you think I'm getting all that coconut water? Thank you, Sam.
Anytime, bro.
There's a high correlation between los poop sticks and they ones that are afraid of going to school because of COVID. I agree. And I think this is the point that I was trying to make to Maggie yesterday, which she didn't grasp on despite her doctorate degree, was that students who really, really, really want to, to push forward, move ahead, they're going to succeed.
Oh no, I agree with you. They
Oh.
will, no matter what. Whether they
That's-
have a good teacher or a bad teacher, whether they're in a good system or a bad system. No, I agree with you.
Okay, I take back my doctor comment.
Thank you.
Hey, Lucy, love you. Idea went back today, and oh my God, the numbers. Horrible. I don't know if oh my God, the numbers like positives or oh my God, the numbers of not students being present.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Bonnie, let us know.
Love you. Tomorrow evening, 8 p.m., the red zone.
From stand there. From Ray.
La zona roja con Royal. Idea went back today. Scary. I'm not sure why they didn't wait. Because it's all about the money, 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 money. Right, Tim? Sam, ¿es cierto que te dieron dobles?
Moviéndole el bote.
Guys, he's got 5 kids, guys. The guy's banking. 100% correct. About Sam Stampillas? No. Erasmo for mayor. Love you, Memor. You're right. Like the page. I just like it and report it to the racists every time La Paquita comes. Live at it. That is true. Love you. Uneducated population, we can pay less. This is a good point. But I don't think it. I mean, I understand where it could be one of the factors in regards to us earning so very, very little here compared to other parts of the state, other parts of the country. I think it also has to do with the lack of economic development, the lack of competition. We don't have any competition. You're screwed. So you take the $10 job, or you take no job. And right now, there's no unemployment. I asked the parents for more supplies. I sent it out in December. Good luck with that.
No, I hope you're. Oh no, Sally, I was thinking somebody else.
Carlos, let's go, Brandon. Give them a gift of Clorox. Erasmo drinking cerveza during his show.
That looks like a 90 light to me.
What's funny is I really can't drink beer, and I'll take that back. I did a Mitch over there in Chiapas, and it didn't sit very well because of my small stomach. BID les está regando gacho en todo. La gente piensa que están pen por nomás dar $500 de antinaldo y no empezar. Your $500 bonus, man. Maggie was happy with that one. Of course, there will be class tomorrow. Yeah, of course. Hey, what happened to me? Oh, there you go. My daughter, middle school, does not enforce proper face masks, and she has to take her own because school does not give her any. Sometimes she would come home with her mask tied up different ways because hers tore and they didn't have any. My daughter takes her own wipes and sanitizers. School does not enforce proper way to wear masks. No. And again, I'll say this out there. Anyone out there that is going back to school, if you need N95 masks, hit me up. They will. Wasn't McAllen I see also blocking comments on their Facebook page? I don't go check McAllen's Facebook social media sites. I just check ours, and I'm going to say that anything that McAllen and Edinburgh do is what BISD then decides to do themselves. Also, finally, on today's City Commission meeting, construction of a small service restaurant bar at our airport, possibly Las Ramblas moving in your take. Guys, does it surprise anyone that the Limas are going to get the restaurant at the airport? Honestly, does it surprise anyone?
That's who owns the Las Ramblas.
The Limas.
Mm.
Maggie, it's all the same people, Maggie. It's all the same people.
I keep
Does it,
hoping not.
huh?
I keep hoping that it would be somebody different.
Limas.
Like they own several bars, don't they?
No, they own Las Ramblas.
That's
Oh,
it.
and they own the restaurant, 1848, remember? They bought it from Tony Martinez.
Yeah, because I know there's like some other bars here in town that own several. Like the ones from the Dock House, they have like several bars, don't they?
I don't know. I don't go to bars anymore. The true leaders always find a way to listen to the comments, and try whatever it takes to make things happen. 100%. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. God, a lot of let's go, Brandon. Minerva, damn, Minerva. Probably songs BSD that good school. Ah! Hey, Mayor Mendez. Good evening, Roman, Frankie,
Frankie
and
Fish.
from Witch and Erasmo. I want to say I'm disappointed with BIZ. On the bright side, you can comment on City Brownsville social media pages. When is the weather? And now the featured story. Sally. Me muero, Trey. Good to see you, Trey. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, that's why I passed by your office, but you weren't there. I was in Matamoros today, actually. So you might be right. John White, because they attacked the Capitol. I should have hosted the show. Erasmo is lagging big time. You should have. That's why we said you host the show, soap woman. Like the damn page, hombre. Guys, I got 63 people on YouTube, only 29 thumbs up. Yeah, then the Democrats left will spend 3.1 billion on taxpayer money, insurance, food, and housing for illegals who will thank them with their vote. Crazy. Democrat, huh? Yeah. What's up? You can host the show as long as you're not like Vito, who skipped comments and went too fast. Very wise prediction, Mr. Erasmo. You know, despite not having despite not having a doctorate degree, I'm pretty bright. Let's keep Brownsville brown, okay? Let's keep the brown back in Brownsville. Let's put the brown back in Brownsville. Everyone thinks when you get COVID, now that you are out sick for weeks. I have employees that got the little runny nose, and COVID gives you tested positive last Thursday and already negative today. Oh, I'm glad for them. I think my concern, and I've been doing a little bit of reading on the Omicron. My concern is that there's not enough information out there. We don't know the lasting effects. We don't know if it's going to scar individuals in a way that they're going to come back with heart issues, uh, organ issues, or something or other. It's just we don't know. And at the end of the day, like we said, even if it's just a runny nose, who wants their kids with runny nose? I'm not sending my kids. Don't. Please don't send your kids. Out of 6 policemen who are going to testify about the Capitol commit suicide. 6. What a coincidence. Because Hillary Clinton? I could have co-hosted, but I can't give away my identity. Oops.
Next time we just won't say it's you. It's somebody else.
Ya, deben checar COVID. Los niños de escuela no creen. No hay suficientes exámenes. Zurich.
So how are they going to do it when it's with the nurses?
Huh?
How are they going to do testing with the nurses if they don't have that many tests?
I think someone mentioned today to me that they had already run out of tests, so there's going to be no tests tomorrow, despite the fact that the district is out there stated that they're going to be testing folks. There are no more tests.
Tomorrow they were supposed to start testing the students, right?
Yes.
I thought that they had already opened up the campuses to start testing students.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I had seen some students on campus getting tested yesterday.
A lot of people getting tested. Democrats won't go after the looters and rioters because they are part of the idiots that support the Democrat Party. And Democrats give out welfare to those looters, live off welfare. ¿Qué piensa Maggie de que chequeo niños de COVID antes de entrar? ¿Hay suficiente dinero en BSD? Ni que, mi querida Maggie.
Dinero hay. Porque nos dieron el gobierno federal nos dio bastante dinero. Dinero sí hay. Yo sé, no necesariamente en mi escuela, pero yo sé que hay escuelas donde no los están checando. Y yo he visto también que dice Erasmo, y yo conozco varios estudiantes en las secundarias, en las prepas, que también nadie los está checando cuando llegan a la escuela. Así es que no está pasando, en todas las escuelas no siempre pasa como el plan.
Does anyone like my jacket?
Yes, go on.
Didn't even notice it.
Put the brown back in Brownsville. Preach. I know that it's not the right time, but will they be Sombrero Fest? Yes. The biggest scam is delivering that is Democrats versus Republicans. Everyone is a slave of the capitalist machine disguised as democracy. La cucaracha, la caracacha, carcacacha, la carcacha. Good evening, la carcacha. La carcacha, la carcacha. Students everywhere, not a lot of staff. They had raspas and pizza for the kids, though. Of course
Hey,
they did.
so someone's showing me right now the total cases for Cameron County for just today was 1,207. But how many did you say was for Brownsville? 700?
771. 771.
Just Brownsville. Yeah. Okay. Go on. Sorry.
Yes, Sam does have 5 kids. Maybe more.
No, just 5. Go on.
Sam, it looks
Gotta be
like you
told
have, Sam, it looks like you have no eyebrows. He shaved.
That's when you get clicked in from MS-13 over there by West End. That's what happens.
He manscapes in the wrong places. Sam has no eyebrows after come. You got it, Tavo, Democrat, Notepad, and Trader, Minerva Castro. Finally, someone's talking about Minerva. Oh, my comment. I'm reaching the end of the comments. Erasmo, if you had a choice between going Democrat or having a one-night stand with that lady Peña from BISD, what would you pick?
Oh,
let me tell you, I'd marry Hillary Clinton in a flash.
Yeah.
I'd be wearing that blue like a crazy man.
Peter, how can you even ask Peter? Peter hasn't been watching this show very long if he even asks.
Minerva Peña is disgusting. And let me say, and the reason I say she's disgusting, guys, is because I was in a small room with that piece of crap and had to watch her eat. There is nothing more disgusting in this world
than seeing other people eat, right?
Well, than seeing her.
Right. I was about to say this.
No, than seeing her and the other one. And I'm sorry, Dr. Priscilla Tipton, watching them two eat.
I don't know. Can we relate? Watching someone smack their lips and
gotcha. And, you know what? And that's one of the reasons why Erasmo Castro likes to go out and eat by himself.
No. You don't have to go there.
And go to the movies by himself.
No. We'd rather you ate by yourself without a camera running in front of you.
Hey, I'm by myself.
Yeah. No, you're really not.
With an audience.
Yes.
Well, I don't mind people watching me eat. I just don't want to see other people eat. How much will Brownsville save if Erasmo becomes mayor of Brownsville? Let me tell you. The red zone will deal with issues and questions.
But what kind of issues?
What
She's
kind
got issues.
ED.
Hay lana suficiente BISD. Ahora no salgan con que no hay pruebas. Erasmo Maggie. No, there's a lot of lana. I heard non-medical staff will be testing the kids. How sad if that's true. They're actually trying to train the nurses today. Don't think they were very successful. 1,207 positives in Cameron County. Scary. And that's considering that the numbers are incorrect. Pero, pues, la riegan más los niños. O sea, si otras escuelas empezaron el lunes y bien, así tendré un tiempo de hacerse pruebas. Nadie se va a hacer pruebas. Two of my kids are in elementary. I drop them off and they check temperature every morning, but can't say the same about middle school. Yeah, and again, some schools are very, very rigid in regards to taking temperatures. It's impossible, guys. Can I beat your Erasmo? Depends. You got $5. You slept with me. I surely did not. How can some people in my car, my Fiat? How can some people make
Reload it.
cake crunchy when they're chewing it? Not even with power windows, baby. How can some people make cake crunchy when they're chewing it? I don't know. Hi, Miss Maggie. Have you guys seen the dashboard to see how many positives in the district? No.
the dashboard. Is that a misspelling?
Yeah,
Dashboard maybe.
No.
But ESD has one by itself or what?
And what was that, Sam?
BSD has their own dashboard for the cases.
Yeah, supposedly. I mean, they do, but I don't know how up to date it is.
I don't think so. We made babies, remember? I sure said, trust me, I'd remember that.
Because what does Erasmo say? He can't even sleep with himself in this car.
Much less with a Minerva Peña. She'd have to be on top of the car and then probably crush the roof. Guys, any last words?
None. None for me.
Guys, before 60 people, before you leave YouTube, like that damn page, please. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. It has been a tiring day. We'll see what happens at the start of the day tomorrow. Check your messages. I will, Baba. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for being on. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering,
The
hands.
BSD page is down.
Oh, the web page is down. Yes, it's been down all day. It's another one of Sam's tabs.
Yes.
Besides Pornhub. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, I don't. Guys, see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other and please continue to be good to me. God bless.